Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and today I bring you a look at Epic Tavern, a game developed by Hyperkinetic Studios and published by Epic Tavern Holdings. Now this is a game that has just released on Steam Early Access. It's a fantasy management RPG, and as the game says, this is where you rule the land from your tavern, recruit heroes and send them on quests and reap the rewards. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game, as that's always the best way to show you what it's about. And please remember, it is early access, expect bugs, expect missing content, and so on. Tavern name, oh, we need a name. We can roll the dice. The Cat and Rogue Pub. Okay, these are kind of cool. Ye old swollen keg. Okay, what are we going to call this? You know what? I'm going to call it Pauleh's Place. Welcome to Pauleh's Place. Here we go. The best tavern in the land. Long ago, the land of Beor was nearly annihilated by a horde of Neverkin, evading through the flaming gates. Villages were trampled to dust and Beor burned. After a grueling war, the Neverkin were defeated and the flaming gate was sealed. For 1400 years, the seal held. I'm assuming that's after Neverkin.
Huh?
One last toast to Ravinger 4. The Ravinger 4. Oh, is this a little group, little adventurer guild? I like that. Okay. You know I hate that name, Merrick. You and Lycaea are the only Ravingers. It makes us all sound like we're okay.
Huh?
Okay, let's just go ahead and... I can't pronounce some of these names, so I'm not going to try. Don't want to embarrass myself any further. So he's a level 10 assassin. He's a necromancer.
Huh? Huh?
We're abandoning our child, Merrick. What?
Huh? Huh?
Okay, I'm confused. Did these people just abandon their child somewhere? Okay, a one-way trip, level 12. For the first time in 1400 years, the Flaming Gate has breached and a horde of Neverkin are pouring into the realm. Fight your way to the Nevercap Mountains and use the artifact provided by Ignatius Mordred to seal the gate before the world is lost. We can view on the map. Oh, click OK. It's difficulty 5. We earn 80 rep and it costs 360 gold. Okay. Oh, there's the portal. Okay, there's a lot of information on this page we've got to read through. The chance of success on this quest. I guess add Merrick. These guys are gonna get what is called a one-way trip. Oh, that's why they're leaving their child behind. Quest reward, yeah. What if I remove these and put them in a different... I can't. Okay. Go forth, I guess. With one final look back at their long-time haunts, the Ravinger 4 step before step out into the streets where screams of terror echo all around. Okay. So they're moving. Oh, I like this. It's very RP-ish. Okay. So they're going to help where they can. Combat. A trio of elven archers protecting a young girl yell out for help, cornered by a grotesquely muscled Neverkin standing nearly 10 feet tall. Lieutenant Knightsmane shakes his head and leads his crew of human guards towards the city proper. We have our own to protect. I'm gonna roll this. See what happens. Oh no. The party needs 65 effort to succeed, they have 34. The winds of fate blow against the party, their efforts are reduced to 25. Defeat. Oh, she was wounded. As the heroes rush forward, the Neverkin grabs one of the archers and beats the other to death with him. The heroes cut down the beast and Merrick raises the Neverkin as a giant wraith to escort the remaining archer and child to safety. Oh, so it did have a happy ending-ish. Just a couple of guards were killed. Man, this is very cool and also very grim dark. So many innocent lives lost, Thorgrin says, kneeling next to the broken corpses of a young child. Snap out of it, Blaze yells, smacking the dwarf on the back of the head. Get on your damn horse. I want to know what's in that little cave. Combat. In the bell tower, a nearby church, a priest and 4 villagers make their final stand. Neverkin scurry up the sides of the building after them, and others pour in through the shattered front door. Okay, let's see if we can do anything. Oh, we did it. We did it. Blaze springs from her horse. Oh, Blaze is a girl, I didn't know that. Blaze springs from her horse onto the wall, climbing effortlessly and my god. Effortlessly and yanking Neverkin off to keep them from reaching the tower. The heroes rescue the villagers and Father Edgington, who offers them a blessing to help in battles still ahead. So we gained a little bit of a blessing here. That's pretty cool. And we succeeded, so we can push on. I'm kind of digging this. Every second we spend out here fighting, more of those things are pouring out of the gate. Keep moving. Guards flee from local prison as Neverkin rush in. Those prisoners are caged, unarmed and defenseless, Blaze says, kicking her horse into a gallop. We can't leave them. So do I ever get the choice to say fast forward? Oh, I can. Hey, we did it. Blaze locates a key ring and opens all the cells, plus the armory. The newly armed prisoners led by the infamous assassin, Carver, drive back the Neverkin horde. I regret this already. Says, like, I think it's Lycasia. That's what I'm going to call her, Lycasia. Let's continue. So, we received 1 dire yak, okay, and some money and all sorts. They just keep coming, Blaze says, hacking through a tentacled Neverkin in an overrun village. Eyes on the gates. It's actually kind of cool. The Royal Cavalry, Bengar Skullsplitter at the helm, charge towards a nightmarish throng of Neverkin. Now he yells, and the cavalry breaks into 2 columns around the horde, hacking down the creatures as they pass. The heroes rush in to reinforce them. Hey, we were successful. Bengar is knocked from his horse by a wolf-like Neverkin, which drops dead with an arrow through its head. Yikes, he cackles and scrambles away. Lycasia lets fly a deadly barrage as the others rush forward to reinforce the cavalry commander. Bengar gingerly hauls himself to his feet, and together they win the skirmish. So we're getting some more gold here, nice. So let's have a look. So everyone's blessed. Lycasia is lightly wounded, but she's still doing okay. We're doing some... So that very first event we were just unlucky. But we're almost there. Crossing the river. A snarling wolf with 2 large tentacles emerging from its back slams into Merrick's horse, mortally wounding the steed and sending the necromancer crashing to the ground. Blaze cuts down the wolf and Merrick quickly raises his horse as a wraith and hops back in the saddle. It's kind of useful when you got a necromancer. We're getting close to the gate. A giant Neverkin punches a hole through a wall at Greymore Farms, grabbing at the family within. A child screams echoes out as the heroes rush to attack. Why is there a family still in the farm when the portal is just above in the mountains? That makes no sense. You should have evacuated. Blaze and Thorgrim rush forward, each taking out a knee of the colossal critter. With an otherworldly roar, it drops to the ground, flailing wildly. A well-placed arrow ends its struggles. Thorgrim heals the wounded family while the others quickly help reinforce the building. Okay, let's push on. Let's push on. They're still pouring out of the tunnels, Blaze says, looking down at the entrance to the Nevercap cave system from a rocky overhang. But I know another way. Watch your step. It's a bit tricky. Okay, I've got to say, so far I'm actually really liking this game. Survival, oh Christ. That doesn't sound good. You cannot be serious, Thorgrim says, looking at the narrow ledge with an 80-foot drop to the rocks below. Blaze chuckles. Trust me, when have I ever steered you wrong? That was rhetorical, she says, raising a finger to ward off the dwarf's long string of examples. I hope this isn't a betrayal coming up. Oh no. Oh no. Blaze casually skips across the narrow ledge, followed by Merrick and Lycasia. Thorgrim gulps nervously and starts across. His protruding belly makes it impossible to stay flush against the wall, and he loses his balance. Her name keeps tripping me up. Lycasia's lightning reflexes save him before he topples into the ravine, so at least he didn't die. But now he's lightly wounded. We've almost made it though. Outside the back entrance to the Nevercap cave system, Merrick addresses his companions. You've done enough by getting me here. If you want to leave now, I swear I will not hold it against you. Blaze chuckles. And let you get all the glory? Sorry, old man, we're in this together. What a team. I feel this is going to be very sad. The Ravinger 4 step forward through the cave's entrance and immediately spot its guardian, a nightmarish spider-like Neverkin scuttling towards them on 8 human arms. The heroes ready their weapons and fan out around it. Here we go. The main role, I imagine. Don't destroy the head, I want this one, Merrick says to Lycia as she nods, takes a slow breath and lets an arrow fly, killing the nightmarish creature instantly. That was easy. With a hit to the throat. With a wave of his hand, the necromancer reanimates the monstrosity and orders it to guard the tunnel behind them. That seems like cheating, just having this necromancer everywhere, but I'm digging this. Mind. With a bone-chilling howl, a large pack of mutant wolves enter from a side tunnel and take up the chase. A long straight passageway opens into a large chamber ahead. The heroes make a run for it. Oh no. The heroes rush down the hall with a slavering pack of mutant wolves close behind. Lycasia leaps aside, suddenly yelling pit, but Thorgrim reacts too late and topples into it, followed by a dozen of the beasts. Oh no, Thorgrim! A gargantuan 2-headed Neverkin stands at the arched doorway on the far side of the chamber. A bright, flickering blue light from behind it illuminates the room. And us without a healer, Merrick sighs as they move to engage. Blaze flanks the giant Neverkin while Lycia distracts it with a barrage of arrows. The creature stomps towards the archer and Blaze leaps onto its back, slashing one of its throats, then the other. She rolls to her feet, eyes on the archway ahead. They're still doing just as good without the dwarf. Last chance, Merrick says to his companions. I don't expect to come back from this. Blaze shakes her head. Too risky. Who's going to trigger that artifact if you suddenly drop dead of old age? The heroes embrace briefly and then step through the archway. What about Thorgrim? Beyond the archway, the adventurers see an enormous gate rippling the net with... Jesus, let me try that again. Beyond the archway, the adventurers see an enormous gate rippling with nether energy. Before it stands the form of a young girl bathed in crackling blue flames. Lycasia laces up the marooned boots they received from the artifact collector, Ignatius Mordred. I hope these things work, she says. Impressive, the young girl speaks directly into their minds while idly playing with a ball of crackling blue energy. Join me and I'll let you live. Lycasia shakes her head and taps her heels of boots together, emitting a low hum. Appreciate the invite, kid, but we had something else in mind. Uh-oh. Elsia gestures and a rippling blue wave of energy envelops Merrick and seeps into him. The necromancer collapses to the ground, sobbing. Lycasia steps in front of him and slams one of her boots of quaking to the ground. A massive earthquake brings the mountain down on top of them. And so the Ravinger 4 called the mountain down upon Elsia and her Neverkin horde, ending the battle of the mountain fall, and once again something went by too quick. Okay. Oh, they all died. I gotta say, that was actually pretty damn cool. And now I'm all depressed now, because that was like, you know, they're dead. I wonder if we could have ever actually completed this, like if it's random every time you do it, but... Is there any point in me changing this because they're all dead? Can I give it all to the tavern? They're all dead. I think that's fair to say. I mean, they're all dead. Okay. I guess we're going back to my tavern now. 10 years later. A new tavern opens its doors today. This is the story of Pauleh's place. Monday, week 1. Gain 2 roster slots. Income has increased. Expand and improve the rundown tavern your parents left you. Protect the realms of Beor by cultivating great heroes. Wait, were they my parents? Oh, okay. I think that might have been it. This patron has info on a potentially lucrative quest. Click on him and find out more. Can I look around this tavern? No. So is this me here? So we got quests, roster, equipment. Okay, let's talk to him.
Huh?
The merchants are afire with this news. Tell me more. Okay, might as well get in a bit of target practice before heading out on more dangerous quests. Kill the rats the old-fashioned way with an excessive display of violence. Confirm. Okay. Now that you have a quest, click on this heroic-looking fellow and get to know him.
Huh?
Good to see you again. How's the tavern business treating you? AP. Okay, so I've got action points per day. I see. So, welcome. And it goes down. I got it. Do you have a menu or something? How does this work? Oh, I'm Grunson. Nice to meet you. Should we hire him? There we go. Death comes for us all. Maybe today. Grunson Wolfspawn, level 1 barbarian, has joined us. Okay, 1 One's a hero, but two's a party. Click on this adventurer to see what she's all about. It's nice to enter through a door instead of a window for once. She is Murgle Flametongue. A hearty welcome is always the first steps towards a prosperous friendship. Welcome to Pauleh's place. A new tavern? How exciting. I'm a fire mage by trade and you can call me Murgle. Let's hire. If you need someone incinerated, that's my kind of specialty. Okay. Well, we've recruited a few people and I guess we can continue on with the quest of exterminating the Ratkin menace. But we will do that next time. I hope you've enjoyed this first look at Epic Tavern. Be sure to check back on my YouTube channel as I'll be doing more videos covering this game. Until then, thank you for watching.